There were there were people right there.
Thank you, the straight room.
Whatever. There were
It is me, it is I, it is she, it is her, it is thee, it is who. It is Rosie Rosette 2020. Pow. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing okay. So this is Kyle Rittenhouse. Is that how you say his name? Now, that's the young man who, during the riots, he shot 2 or 3 people and was walking by with a rifle right past cops, wasn't, caught, nothing, wasn't reprimanded, nothing, because he was white. He was a white man with a gun. And see, when a white man allegedly with a gun can walk past a cop and not be reprimanded or anything like that, but let a black person have a gun. Let a black person have a gun during a riot. Oh, you may not ever see your life. What part of that is not right, people? Let's talk about it. What part of that is not right? So now he's at his trial. He wants to, oh my God, cry, make himself cry. Come on now. You weren't crying when you killed those people in cold blood. You weren't crying when you were walking down the street. Now, I read that his mother crossed state lines to drop him off in the middle of the riot. Is that true? Should she be on trial also? Again, for child endangerment? Like, who does that? Isn't that abetting in a crime or something like that? Excuse me, this is just driving me crazy. Something? Like, how is it that she is not on trial herself? Now, I'm not trying to advocate for her or for him, but I'm saying, how is it that she's not there when she's the one who apparently or allegedly took her child out of the way and dropped him off in the middle of the riot with a gun? With a gun. Why is he crying now? I hope and pray. So now I hope and pray that he gets his due time in jail. I hope they don't let this young man off. You killed 2 black people in cold blood, and walk around the streets with a rifle and nothing happens to you, and now you want to cry. You want to shed tears. And apparently LeBron and some women are getting into it or whatever. Living in America, although I do love my country, but as a black woman, as a black person, and I'm lighter than some blacks, not all. It's hard. It's difficult to see how white privilege is so abundant. It's so abundant. I don't live around a lot of black people. Like when I first moved to San Jose, other than the people in my building, and actually when I moved here, there wasn't really a lot of black people, but I did not, there wasn't a lot of black people in San Jose. There still isn't. I saw this lady in the mall today, and she moved here from Texas, from Houston, and she was like, it is so beautiful. The black love is so abundant there. I don't really get that here because there's not a lot of black people at all. You may see some here and there, but I see mostly I see are Mexicans and Asians, Vietnamese. There's a lot of Vietnamese and Mexican in San Jose, and white people. Those are the three categories: Mexican, white, and Vietnamese. So, do I get a lot of racism here? I personally don't have, I'm not going to say I've never come across. I told you about that guy. He was actually Vietnamese, and he was like, yeah, that's why so many people, your people are dead or dying or something like that. I think that's about the only thing. But, passive racism or whatever. Yeah, it happens. It happens. But to have this young man shoot people in cold blood and walk around with the rifle. Okay, let me see if I can find that picture where he was just walking around the streets. What is his name? Cal Rittenhouse. Walking around the streets of, I don't even know, it was so much. So, oh, here it is. You guys remember this picture? Let me see if I can. Remember this? That's him. That's him. That's him. He wasn't crying then. Did he look like he was crying? No, I don't see a tear in his eye right there. Do you? I don't see a tear. Not one tear. And who is the guy that he's with? So he came locked and loaded. But where are the tears there? Was anyone trying to capture him? And that's a huge, I don't know much about guns, but that's a huge gun. How old is this young man? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I hate to give misinformation. I thought he shot two black people. Okay, but these are the two people that I guess he killed in the riots. I thought they were black. I'm sorry. Sorry for that misinformation. Those are the two people that he killed during the riots. Cold blood. Cold blood. But because he's white, it's okay. Is it okay? Is it okay? Now, did he have any police authority to have a gun, a rifle? Looks like a Uzi. I don't know what that is, but still. Did he have a right? So why is he crying now? Because it doesn't look like he was crying then. I don't see any tears. You guys? Maybe you guys can see something. My eyesight is bad. Can you guys see any tears? I can't see any tears. Oh. Is this what happened in action when he killed the people? I don't, were there any tears there? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. So why cry now? What are the tears for now? Here you go. What are the tears for now? Now, why were you out there to begin with, Kyle? Why did your mom drop you off, Kyle? You weren't crying then. So why are you crying now? Do you think that you can do the crime but you can't do the time? You had no authority to shoot. You had no authority to carry that. Why were you even old enough to be out there? No, so why are you crying now, young man? I just pray that this is justice will be served. That's all I hope for the two young men that he killed in cold blood. Bye.